Tifu taking my SO to Bed Bath & Beyond after anesthesia. This is a story we always tell at dinner parties. I feel like I owe him that, so I figure I might as well share it here. So this was around the time The Good Place was airing. My partner had abdominal surgery. I've personally never experienced anesthesia first or second hand and was nervous enough about my SO going under. After discharge, the nurse told me, amongst a million other things, to take him straight home. However, my partner sounded super lucid and went on about wanting to get bathroom organizing stuff at Bed Bath now that he's done with the surgery. It made enough sense that I agreed. I left him in the organizer section while I was looking for an associate to help with a high-up item. Maybe 5-10 minutes later, several employees were jogging to that section, and I get there and my partner was basically loudly yelling at people in a completely out-of-character way, like I've never seen him yell or be violent, but he was trying to yank off one employee's hair. Later on, he tells me that his first memory after the OR was waking up in Bed Bath & Beyond, and he thought this was hell, and the store employees were devils, just like The Good Place. He has zero memory of him convincing me he's fine and wants to go to Bed Bath or what happened with the employees. FYEW. We are still together and now both laugh at this story, but at the time it caused quite a bit of drama, both because he felt I dropped the ball and most people thinking I'm horribly irresponsible. I also felt sorta uneasy for a bit, processing if my partner might hurt me in a lucid dream, but luckily he's been his sweet usual self. Next time he has surgery, he's getting locked in his room for a week. Edit. Thankfully nobody got in trouble and the employee wasn't hurt. I had his discharge packet in my pocket and mall security, and the employee were sympathetic to me, profusely apologizing. Edit 2. Just to answer some common replies en masse, it was a small hernia repair, and I saw maybe a 1-inch tiny incision. I had been worried sick leading up to it, and everyone told me this is a super minor procedure which admittedly let my guard down too much. The nurse gave a bunch of discharge instructions, mostly about wound care and medication. The one sentence about going home didn't really register in my mind until later wanting to redecorate, reorganize was very on brand for him. So knowing nothing else, it wasn't a red flag. I was mindful not to let him lift anything, but the fact that he was still drug impaired didn't cross my mind at the time. I'm not trying to make excuses, but it was genuinely a mindfuck to my young self that my SO talking to me lucidly about something he wanted to do is something I should ignore. Of course, now I know what anesthesia is and what I did wrong.